The U151E is the 5-speed automatic transmission that was made by Toyota from 2003 to 2014. It's mostly known in the Western world as the RAV4 and Highlander transmission, but it was used in a dozen of Toyota models like Sienna, Alphard, Avalon, Camry, Solara, etc. Also Lexus ES and RX used this transmission. Mainly was applied between 2003 and 2007, but the RAV4 and Highlander had this transmission with some engines up to 2014. This is a simple conventional automatic transmission made for engines of up to 3.5 liters of displacement. It was mainly used with bigger engines, so the durability is not perfect. I would say the average lifespan is about 220,000 miles, according to when we see the first major issues coming, even when the maintenance is pretty good. So when it comes to common problems, I would point out the construction feature that doesn't allow you to change more than 3.5 liters of fluid during what is called partial fluid change. You should understand that the overall amount of fluid in this transmission is 8.9 liters, so you don't even change half of it during regular maintenance. Considering the transmission is used with pretty powerful engines, the friction plates in the torque converter won't last long. They wear out and the byproducts of their wear get into the fluid. If you don't change this fluid and also the filter once every 40,000 miles, the friction plates particles will eventually clog the system and it will start overheating. Since there are no temperature sensors, you will only notice this when the transmission starts slipping when shifting. Usually this means that you need to repair it, which is unbelievably expensive in terms of labor. And there was one thing you should know. Before 2006, Toyota recommended the Type T4 fluid, which is non-synthetic. This one should be changed once every 20,000 miles. After 2006, Toyota started using the WS80F fluid, which is synthetic. This one should be changed once every 40,000 miles. Also, the filter should be changed every time you maintain the transmission. It's not that expensive and not hard to replace at all. Toyota claimed different recommended fluid change intervals for those transmissions, but the official interval is too long for whatever model it is. You shouldn't drive more than 40k miles with the synthetic fluid and 20k miles with the non-synthetic one. All other problems that you may have heard about with this U151E transmission are the result of the fluid problems. When the fluid is contaminated or burned, it's natural for these transmissions to start punching when shifting, slipping while accelerating, etc. Also, if the fluid hasn't been changed for like 100k miles, the system will be absolutely clogged with waste materials and the transmission will obviously die prematurely. Other than that, these are very solid units and they don't show serious common problems in Toyota or Lexus vehicles.